Topic is writing data into file. The writing into a file operation is performed using the following predefined file handling methods. First, putC function, and the general format of this function is putC char, file pointer. This function is used to write or insert a character to the specified file when the file is opened in writing mode. Now this is the example how to use putC function. Now second function is putW function, and the general format of this function is putW in bracket int file pointer. Now this function is used to write oblique insert an integer value to the specified file when the file is opened in writing mode. So this is the example how to use this function putW. Now in third function, fprintf function. General format of this function is fprintf in bracket file pointer text bracket close. This function is used to write or insert multiple lines of text with mixed data types, that is character, integer, float, double, into specified file which is opened in writing mode. So how to use this printf function? Now this is the example to use printf function in file handling programming. Now next is fputs function. Now the general format of this function is fputs in bracket string file pointer. Now this method is used to insert string data into specified file which is opened in writing mode. Now this is an example to use fputs function. Next function is fwrite function, and the general format of this function is fwrite in bracket string data size of char number of characters file pointer. This function is used to insert a specified number of characters into a binary file which is opened in writing mode, and this is the example to use fwrite function in a programming. Next is closing a file. Closing a file is used to close an already opened file. Closing file is performed using a predefined method fclose, and this is a general format of closing a file is fclose in bracket file fp. Here fclose function close the file and returns 0 on success of file close, otherwise it returns EOF, that is end of file. And so the example how to close this file, fclose in bracket fp1. Next is end of file. End of file is a function written as EOF. The file reading functions need to the end of file so that they can stop reading. When the end of file is reached, the operating system sends an end of file signal to the program. When the program receives this signal, the file reading function return EOF, which is a constant defined in the file stdio.h, and its value is -1. EOF is an integer value. The return of the function is assigned to an integer variable. Now next is predefined file pointers. Predefined file pointers are opened automatically when the program is executed. There are three predefined file pointers. First, stdin. This predefined file pointer is used for standard input device, for example keyboard. Second, stdout. This predefined file pointer is used for standard output device, for example screen, that is a monitor. And third is stderr. This predefined file pointer is used for standard error output device, for example screen. Now next is file input and output function. Now this is the table shows the function used for file input outputs. First is character input output. The functions are fgetc, fputc, getc, and putc. These functions are used for character input output. Next, string input output. The functions are fgetS, fputS. Next, integer input output. Functions are getW, putW. Formatted input output. Functions are fscanf and fprintf. Record input output. Functions are fread, fwrite. Now these are the file input output functions.